John Lusk here of Lusk Archery Adventures, and I'm excited to introduce to you my new rig for 2019. I've been shooting my Hoyt Carbon Spider 30 for the last 5.5 years, have loved it, shot it really well at long ranges, took quite a few animals with it all over the place, but my shoulders are getting a little older, just turned 55, and so I wanted a bow that would give me a little bit more smoothness without sacrificing much speed, because I have a 27-inch draw length, and so I don't have a lot of room to cut back on my speed. So I went into the shop here, Archery Field and Sports here in Iowa, and I tested the Hoyt RX3, tested the Matthews Verdicts, tested the PSE Evoke, tested the PSE Carbon Air, tested the RX3 Ultra, tested the Barracuda, and tested the Elite Ritual. And I have all those tests right here on my channel. There's 3 different bow battles. So if you're interested in seeing my comparative reviews on that, please check it out. But going into the shop, I had an open mind. And I think it was really the first time that I had a more open mind going into a bow shop. Usually I go in and go for the Hoyt, and nothing wrong with that. Hoyts are really good bows. But after testing them all, for me, and at 27 inches, there was a clear winner. There's no question about it. And so I decided it was time to stop getting serious and getting Hoyt and to start refusing to follow. Okay, Bowtech. Now you can see my hat right there. So I got a Bowtech for the first time, and I'm kind of excited about it. I've never had a Bowtech. Let me show it to you. It's the Bowtech Realm SR6. Really sweet looking rig right here. And I got it with the flat dark earth riser and the black limbs. I think it looks really slick. The only thing I really didn't like about it, it's kind of cosmetic but also feel, was the cutout. They have this cutout in the grip. I'm not sure why, but the grip is really great for shooting, but when you hold it, it just kind of digs in, kind of feels weird, like it's not smooth all the way around. So I did some research and I found this great little company, Black Claw Grips. Look them up on Facebook. They'll make custom grips for any bow, in any type of grip that you can imagine, any material that you can imagine. I got them to fit right in here. They're cheap and they don't take long to order either, but they fit right in here to that little groove, that little cutout area, and it's made out of G10, so a real strong composite material. And you just snap it in there, you glue it in or stick it in, and then it feels really nice. So that was a nice little customization that I did. Got my my black gold, pure gold 75 5-pin sight on there. I love that. I'm also running the QAD Ultra Rest MXT. Okay, I love that. It got the micro adjustability. I find that really helps for that fine tuning, like going between paper tuning and bare shaft tuning, that really gets you ready for long range fixed blade broadhead flight. I really like that micro adjustability on that. Like one little click is, I don't know, 10,000ths of an inch or something like that. It's really nice to have that. Then another company that I'm really fired up about that I just found is Titanium Archery Products. I was doing some research last year because I thought, man, I need to get a good stabilizer. And I've gone through quite a few different stabilizers, and they've all been good. I've used a few different Stokerized. I've used several different bee stingers, and nothing wrong with those. Those are really great ones. But for some reason, man, I stumbled on Titanium Archery Products, and man, these just, I like them the best of any that I've ever tested. And they didn't pay me to say that or anything like that. I mean, I just found them and tried them out. They're all made right here in the USA. They're incredibly just well constructed. I mean, really tight specs, screw in really well, and the titanium has a unique way of suppressing the sound of the higher frequencies. And I'll do some more videos on that in the future, but it's really interesting to see the way they've used titanium combined with carbon to be able to make this stabilizer really, really extra effective. And then I'm also running the back and side stabilizer there that's made by TAP. I've got 10 inches in the front, I've got 8 inches here in the back, and that goes into the bushing. I really like how on the SR6, you can just screw that right into the back there. It doesn't have to go off of the front. And then I'm really excited about the string stops that they have. So I used this on my Carbon Spider 30 and loved it. And I wasn't really much of a fan of the stock string stop that Bowtech had. I mean, it worked fine. But when I put this titanium archery product string stop on, man, it was a noticeable, audible difference. So it really does a great job. Again, it utilizes that titanium. Inside the titanium tube is this material they have called Vortex that they just fill it with that and does a really great job at just dissipating the sound and softening it up. I've seen the different sound tests, and it just does an amazing job. So that's going to be the rig that I'm going to be using in all my hunts. I got a lot of cool hunts coming up year-round. I hunt year-round, and we'll be making a lot of videos. I got a lot of broadhead tests coming up with a lot of 2019 broadheads. And then I also want to introduce to you the arrow that I'm going to be shooting. I found this at the end of last year and just absolutely love it. It's by Bishop Archery. The arrow side of Bishop Archery is called Mammoth Arrows, and this is the FOC King. Okay, FOC King. You got to be careful how you read that if you see it written. But FOC King, and it's really front loaded with weight. It comes out when I put my broadhead in there, my 125 grain. I got a little over 200 grains up front, which gives me a phenomenal FOC. I mean, really, I think it's about 225 up front, but I'm getting a really good FOC of about 17%. I'm a big fan of heavy FOC. I know some people aren't, and that's cool, whatever floats your boat. But in my long-range testing with fixed blade heads, I found that a higher FOC really helps, and it also helps in the wind resistance, helps it to stay on course, and I get really good penetration with it. So I'm a fan, and these Mammoth arrows by Bishop are just something to look into. And another thing about them, their straightness is incredible. So they're 0.001 inches straight. Okay, that's the maximum deflection in their straightness, 0.001 inches at 35 inches. So even at a 35-inch length, it's like incredibly straight. I'm shooting it in a 300 spine. So check this out. You'll be seeing it go through a lot of animals this year and through a lot of wood and a lot of steel, a lot of different things I'm going to be shooting broadheads into. So I look forward to 2019. Hope you can subscribe to my channel here, and hope you can stay in touch and stay in tune with all the cool things that are coming up.